God says. God assures his people that his thoughts are thoughts of peace and not of harm. He has plans to give them a future and an expected end, promising restoration from captivity and gathering them back to their homeland to experience his plans. They are encouraged to call on him, pray, seek him wholeheartedly, and they will find him. The message emphasizes the importance of seeking God's will through prayer and trust, knowing that he has good intentions for his people. Romans 9:16. So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of God that showeth mercy. Explanation. This verse highlights the sovereignty of God's mercy in the lives of individuals. It emphasizes that it is not solely a person's efforts that determine their destiny, but God's mercy and grace. The reflection acknowledges the role of God's mercy and grace in the speaker's life, attributing their success and wisdom to God's divine favor. This realization leads to humility, recognizing that their achievements are not self-made, but a result of God's kindness and guidance. Surrendering to God's plans, the reflection also emphasizes surrendering personal plans and ambitions to God's will. It acknowledges that even though individuals might work hard, true success comes when they align their lives with God's greater purpose. Surrendering to God's plans allows them to experience greater outcomes beyond their own expectations. God's everlasting mercies, the reflection highlights God's enduring mercies, which are renewed daily. It encourages believers to reflect on their lives and acknowledge God's faithfulness, compassion, and love. God's mercy is a constant source of hope and comfort, reminding individuals that they are continually sustained and blessed by God's grace. Overall, the concept of the will of God centers on seeking, discerning, and aligning one's life with God's divine plan. It requires surrender, humility, and a deep trust in God's goodness and wisdom. Understanding and following God's will is a lifelong journey of faith and obedience, where believers experience his guidance, blessings, and transformation in their lives. The message encourages us to express our emotions, including distress and joy, before God. It emphasizes that crying out to the Lord is not only acceptable, but also essential in our relationship with him. David, known as a man after God's heart, demonstrated this vulnerability by crying out to God during times of trouble and overwhelm. This passage reminds us that God is willing to listen to our heartfelt prayers and burdens. We are not expected to hold back our emotions. Rather, we are encouraged to share them with Jesus, who can bear them for us. It further reinforces the idea of coming to Jesus with our burdens. Jesus invites us to approach him when we are weary and burdened, promising rest and relief. This invitation encourages us to seek God's help and support, knowing that he cares deeply for us and wants to be involved in our lives. The passage provides a message of hope and assurance. Type yes if you believe in God. God bless you. Veggie.